Hi, it's Jada Holcomb. I'm a staff reporter from Killeen Daily Herald. I'm here today with Kayla Jones. She's the winner of the 2025 Miss Juneteenth Pageant. She won on June 21st, so I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Thank you.
Kayla's 18 years old from the Coppers Cove area. She recently garnered thousands of views on Facebook for her big win on June 21st. So I really wanted to just sit here, speak to her a little bit, get to know more about Kayla, her background, and see what it was like for a winner of the Juneteenth pageant. All right, nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Did you grow up in the Coppers Cove area?
I did not. My dad, he was in the military. He retired a few years ago, so we've moved around a lot of places.
Got you. And I hear you're a Coppers Cove High School student. Did you just graduate or you're still?
Yeah, I just graduated in May.
Great. What was that like preparing for the pageant as well as your next steps in the future, after graduation?
It wasn't as bad as I thought. I went into it kind of just wanting something to do, and so it didn't really interfere with anything I had going on.
Right, okay, that's great. And I did want to ask you if this was your first pageant, if you've done this before. Oh, so this is your very first?
It's my first.
Okay, so what was that experience like for you since it's your first pageant ever in general?
Nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking. Like I said, I wanted something to do. I wanted to challenge myself. Obviously, I've never done a pageant before. I'm always more into sports and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it was nerve-wracking, but it was very fun.
Great. And do you know like the age ranges of the girls you had to compete with?
So everyone was around 18 to 19.
Okay. Great.
But it was open to about 17 to 21.
Okay. So what was it like, being towards that middle medium in the age range? Was that like an advantage or disadvantage or?
I think it felt better because all the contestants, we were about the same age and we were all just graduating and about to go to college. So we kind of like meshed better because we were at the same stage in life.
Right. And for people who, was there in person or people who wasn't, what was that experience behind the scenes doing the pageant? Was there like a dress code, certain things you could say and couldn't say? What was that like?
Not really. They really gave us the freedom to just be ourselves.
Great.
Just express yourself and be comfortable. I think everyone was very nervous.
Right.
So Ms. Moultrie and Skylar, our mentor, they made it very clear that they wanted us to be as comfortable as possible.
Great. And how was it like preparing for the Juneteenth specific, pageant? Was there certain questions you guys had to quiz yourselves on?
So yeah, during our practices, we would obviously practice our walks, our introductions, our talent, and stuff like that. But for Q&A specifically, they would have us step up and they would ask us a question and we would answer that question to prepare ourselves for the moment for the pageant. Yeah.
Okay, and is it more like trivia-based questions or more personal?
More personal-based questions, specifically opinion-based questions. They didn't want to ask us a yes or no type question. They wanted us to be able to elaborate and give our opinion.
Okay, and what was your favorite part of the pageant in general, or the overall experience?
I think my favorite part was kind of when we would finish a event, and then we would go backstage, finish a category, I should say. Finish a category and go backstage, and we would all go back and be like, oh my God, we just did that, we just did that.
Yeah, that's nerve-wracking.
And like the nerves are over now, so like, okay, now we move on to the next one.
Okay, great. And what was it like when you kept moving on? Did you kind of when did you get that feeling that you might become like the overall winner of the pageant? Or was it really like neck to neck?
It was really a surprise to me, to be honest, because I felt like I did bad. I had a mishap with my dress during my evening gown walk. Yikes. So I thought it was over for me. And then during Q&A, when I answered my question, I didn't think I answered very strongly. So then I thought it was over for me again. Man. But I thought I did very well in my introduction and in my talent. So that was like my strongest points. But Q&A and evening gown walk, I thought I was done for.
I'm so glad you took that courage and that step to do something that was out of your comfort zone. I know you said you played sports in the past. What type of sports did you do?
So I did basketball all 4 years of high school and in middle school as well. And I ran track 3 years in high school and in middle school as well.
Those are both hard for me. So
Really?
yes, I suck at anything with running and basketball.
Sports.
Yep. So that's really great to hear.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here with us today. Is there anything you want to let people know who may want to go try out in the future for Miss Juneteenth pageant?
Just to do it. It's not hard at all. It's more so just challenging yourself and being in an uncomfortable or unfamiliar atmosphere. But it's worth it, I think. So I think you should try it if you're thinking about it.
Definitely. And in the future, where are you going now that you graduated and, got this pageant under your belt? Is there anything you're looking forward to in the future?
Yes, I'm headed to the University of Houston in the fall.
Great. Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. I really appreciate you sitting down with us.
Thank you.
I know you may have a busy schedule, so thank you so much. And this is Kayla Jones, the winner of the 2025 Miss Juneteenth pageant.
Yes, ma'am.
And nice to meet you
Nice
again.
to meet you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.